reverse, game breaks, no gates, you know it up, put on more steam. Protect our kickers, our quarterback, our lead, our ball game. Ball, obstacles, block, cut, sides, through the game, tap, this win it. Rush it again, here for the first man. Carry my team down 6 minutes.
Rocky Top!
All I know is go Vols, because that's all I know. Go Vols!
Doesn't have to be perfect, ain't gonna be perfect. We go compete for 60 freaking minutes. All right, enjoy the opportunity, enjoy the environment, and then go play our butts off, play for one another, and have a hell of a lot of fun. Everybody got me?
Yes,
all right.
I don't know. Truly, like, I don't know how I could answer that because I don't know what it would take. Really, I don't know what it would be until I feel accomplished. If we win that natty, when we win that natty, then I'll say, like, my story's been good.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here.
Hey, it's us against the world, fellas. Yeah. It's us against the world, fellas. Don't nobody believe in us. Yeah. Don't nobody believe in us. We don't need nobody to believe in us. I don't believe in you. I believe in you. I know you a dog. I know you a dog. I know we some dogs, man. Hey, all this preparation we put in, all this been talking about. Hey, it's time to go release pain, man. It's time to go put it in real. Let's go. Tennessee on 2, 1, 2, Tennessee. Ball, Tennessee, ready. Ball, Tennessee, ready. Ball, Tennessee, ready.
Make the decision. You're either a Vol or you're not, through thick and thin.
But you know what? Let's talk a little Vols. That is not me trying to take any shine away from the phenomenal channel Talkin VAWLS and my guy Boogie Bentley runs. So shout out to them. But let's talk a little Vols here.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Coach Jay is here. It is freaking game day. Get on up. Get fired up. Let's freaking go, man. If you're here on Talkin VAWLS on a Saturday morning, we're depending on where you're at. For Coach Jay, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But if you're up, you're awake, and you're watching Talkin VAWLS, that means you are a diehard, psychotic, passionate Tennessee fan because, Coach, we're about to play UAB in a glorified scrimmage, but I preach it on this channel every single day. We only get 12 of them. Let's get geared up, and let's watch some Tennessee football today, man.
Let's drink it in nice and smooth like the old organized chaos coffee, and let's enjoy it every single Tennessee football game and every single weekend of college football, man. For those of us who love it the way I know all y'all love it, just enjoy it, man. Like you said, we only get so many of them, so drink it in, enjoy it. Let's go out there. Let's get right this week, and let's get back to work, man. This can be fun time for a team, man. This is when you pull them in and go, guess what, man? We get to go put a name on the bulletin board and go chase them. We can go out there and smack that team. I think we proved to all ourselves that we can go out there and beat them if we play them again. 100% we can. And I know not Ugga, but I know Retro is going to protest that in the chat. That's all right. That's all right, Retro. It's hard to beat the same team twice in 1 year. So you'll have a real good excuse when we come out and do it.
Yeah, I love those Georgia fans. They were commenting on the post-game show and the videos for the first couple of days. They're like, yeah, we want that rematch. I think kind of maybe we're not scared, y'all. We want that rematch. Yeah, you don't want this rematch. Y'all don't want that smoke in the SEC championship. Hey, like you said, man, we get to go play football today. I'm excited about that. I love this right here. Hostile in the chat. It ain't Vols by 50 today. It's Vols by 70. Vols by 70. I like that. I saw somebody say Vols by 50 in the chat earlier, and I was like, I don't know that that's enough. Cody Ledbetter is here hanging out over on Facebook. We appreciate you guys tuning in over there. Who else is in the chat? Bookham Dano says it's football time in Tennessee, baby. Let's go. Let's see. We got Russell Wainwright here. Looks like an all-star lineup as usual. Go Vols. Are we the all-stars? Are we the all-stars, Coach?
I'm going with yes.
Wait, so Foul, not an all-star. Dauber, not an all-star. X Factor, not Baby or not an all-star. Dustin, nope, not an all-star. Yeah, panel of all-stars today. Big Dog's Gotta Eat, says Boogie Bentlett. I don't know who that is, but I bet he's awesome. Is the best sports YouTuber in the world. Oh, well, I'm glad I got one person out there that likes me. One person. See how I built you up and then I tore you down, right? Not at the same time, man. Let me catch up with some super chats. We appreciate door fees. Hey, that's what keeps the lights on. That's what allows us to do this every single day. Tyler Harrison for 5 says it's football time in Tennessee. Hope you're having a good morning, Boogie. Thank you for all the videos you do. It's great to be a Tennessee Vols. Shout out, Tyler. We appreciate you, brother. Luke Thompson for 2 says door fee. Good morning. Shout out, Luke. We appreciate the door fee. JP Carter is here for 5. Door fee. Go Vols. It's game day, baby. Todd drops a 2 and says door fee 63-6. GBO. How you guys feeling in the chat? Gregory C for 2 says 72-14 LFG. Y'all, if you're watching, you're tuning in, you're going, what the heck is a door fee? It's a way of saying thank you, man. We provide videos all throughout the week. We stream 7 times a week on 6 different days. If you enjoy the content, a door fee is a little tip in the tip jar, so we appreciate everybody that supports this channel. Timothy McGee for 10 says, Boogie, why do you disrespect UAB and Vandy? They aren't glorified scrimmage. Be humble. Tennessee needs to not over. God, here we go again.
How dare you, Boogie?
Can't overlook Vandy as well. They are looking good this year. You know what, Timothy? I mean, the reality is I can look over Alabama. I can start talking about the Florida game if I want to. It has zero impact on this game, zero impact on this locker room, zero impact on anything. It's a glue. Why do I disrespect UAB? Because they suck. They're dog water. Is that what the kids say these days? Dog water. You're muted, Coach. I mean, that's why you can't be
something like that. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. They're Cap. I don't know what they say anymore. I feel like Cap is starting to get old too, and Riz. Maybe there's like new words for that. Maybe I don't know. Someone young in the chat, Lucas or someone, can tell us what the hippity hoppity lingity is. Nowadays.
I can only imagine you being around all those college kids and having no idea what they're like. It's like they're speaking a foreign language. You're listening to them, it's like I have no idea what they just said.
No. They probably hate me, and I just don't know it.
They're bad mouthing you every day. You're like, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? That's right. Go get it, guys. You're like, Coach Jay's an idiot.
Ian Pickett becomes a member of the channel. Shout out, Ian. If you're not a member, you can fix that. Hit the join button down below. It's only $1. It's another way you can support this channel and keep this thing moving forward. Dim Barnyard Bills for 2 says, go Vols. Joey with 300 yards first half, because why not? Shout out Dim Barnyard Bills. We appreciate all the super chats, all the memberships. I say it all the time. It's what keeps the channel moving forward, man. I get it. Times are tough right now. The economy is tough right now. But if you got $1, that membership's the way to go and keep this thing driving forward. Coach, 300 yards in the first half. What do you want to see from Joey Aguilar today? What do you think this football game, how does it play out for the Vols today?
I mean, I think they're going to want to race to 50. I think they're going to want to get to 50 just as quick as humanly possible and get everyone out of there. That's what I would want to see happen from this Tennessee team. Get as much separation as humanly possible by the half and get the heck out of there. Doesn't mean you take your foot off the grass with the 2s and 3s out there. It means you get them really, really, really good work. And specifically the defense, we can get these young guys some really, really good work. UAB is not going to scrap their offense out. So get them some work, man. They can spin the ball. Get that young secondary some work. Get the love you, Miss J. Get that secondary. So we hadn't seen her in a while.
What a flex.
We hadn't seen her in a while. We hadn't seen her. We love you.
Man, all the glory days, the old fun of the film breakdown. We can live in the past.
One day we will bring it back. We just got to figure out the right I don't know even what the word
formula.
Is, right?
How about
the right formula, venue, whatever it is. But rest assured, I will not just hold it. Well, I will hold it forever, but I will give someone the opportunity to take it from me again one day.
You're like Brock Lesnar. You only show up for the pay-per-views.
That's right. Only the pay-per-views. Only the pay-per-views. But I give them that chance to work against a good quarterback, someone who could spin it, some wide receivers with some speed. Get that young D-line, build that depth on that D-line. They need it right now. We all see that they need the work and the time. Not they have a ton of talent, but just build that technique and get this team ready and more deep to go into the SEC.
I like this from Tony Swanson. Do y'all think Travis Smith gets his today? I want to see him get multiple TDs. That's the guy I'm watching today. That's the young guy that I think really, everybody's been talking about Rad Jackson. Now Rad Jackson is hurt. I think Travis Smith balls out today. And that's one thing I love about Coach Heupel. When the game's in hand and he pulls the starters, he lets the backups go in and run the offense, right? He let Jake run the offense. He let George run the offense. They need to, right? Like we call it a glorified scrimmage. This is more meaningful than reps in a scrimmage. This is more meaningful. You're in Neyland Stadium. The environment's as close as it can get. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to see what Travis Smith does. Arkansas Ball's been a member for 33 months. We appreciate that support, although it said 33 months for 3 months now. Is YouTube broken? I don't know. David Hicks has been a member for 5 months. Shout out, David. We appreciate you and that support, brother. Johnny Price for 2 says, Boogie and Coach J, Natty bound GBO. Coach, if we go to the Natty, we're going to crowdfund it. We're going to crowdfund it. We're going to crowdfund it to send you. No, just you and Miss J. I'm not undefeated. I'm not undefeated. Right. We got to crowdfund it. Send you and Miss J. And take care of it.
I do got to qualify it. Like I have qualified it several times on this channel. Actually, you know what? I'm undefeated on neutral territory as well. That stands. On neutral side, I am undefeated. I have seen Tennessee lose on the road, never at home. At Neyland, I'm undefeated. But on neutral territory, I am technically undefeated. I have seen one tie, the California Kickoff Classic game versus Colorado in Anaheim years ago. The year Colorado had a shared national title with Notre Dame. For those of you old heads, when Notre Dame had that kickoff return called back by Rocket Ishmael. A little shout out to you old heads in there, but that is a tie that I saw that Tennessee had once.
You know they would do it. The chat would 100%
I'm down.
It. The only rule that I have is you gotta do a vlog. You gotta video everything. I'll even edit it. Just video everything, send it to me. We'll make a vlog. National championship will celebrate right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Robert Tug for 2, Ball 62, UAB 3. Smash the thumbs up. Shout out Robert. We also got Tennessee Junior has been a member for 42 months. We appreciate that. Tyler for 20 will play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Shout out Tyler. Top donation of the stream. I've been up since 5 smoking my game day ribs. I'll be watching the Vols, of course, but Memphis has a big game today as well, so I'll be flipping back and forth. Tennessee will get revenge against UGA in the SEC championship game. Go Vols. It just sounds like the picture perfect redemption story. What better way to end the streak to Georgia than in the SEC championship in the state of Georgia? Sign me up for it.
I'll take it, man. Sounds fun.
Yoshi, shout out Yoshi. I appreciate you. That person doesn't like us here, so we don't promote their stuff. Sorry, not sorry. I shouldn't have said that. All right, this is a fan call-in show. It's the Tailgate Show. You guys get to come on, hang out with us. Wow, Pat McAfee in a Speedo. Look at that. Look at those tan lines, man. Looks like he still has shorts on. Looks like
wow.
Tell me he's going to do a backflip.
Please.
Oh no!
Gainer.
I thought he was going to go
suicide. I'm behind.
Just the old toothpick. The old toothpick.
I want to see a good suicide or something like that. Good morning, Mrs. J.
Gotta love the tan lines on Pat McAfee.
Shout out to Miss J today. Waking up, being a sweet wife, cleaning up my messes. I love you. You're awesome, Miss J.
Cleaning up our messes when you guys are in Tennessee. And we're trying to figure out who did all the dishes the next morning.
Pretty much.
Oh, man. Good times and bad times all mixed together. All right, the link is out. Talkin VAWLS Elite and Higher. You guys want to come in, hang out, talk about this game. I get it. It's UAB. Some people aren't excited. I'm excited, man. I get excited for a game like this. Number one, it's fun to just watch Tennessee throw it all over the field. Like the ETSU game. Throw it all over the field, run the scoreboard up, and see some young guys, man. I want to see George McIntyre again. Like I hate to just skip right over Jake Merklinger, but I've already crowned George McIntyre the next guy. I think he is gonna win the starting job next year. I do. I think he's got more athleticism, more talent. He's still got some stuff he's got to work on. Right, his release is a little slow, but that's natural, right? That's natural for a freshman quarterback to have a slower release.
Of course. Just everything, just getting comfortable, I would say, is most of it, and being able to let the game slow down for you. When you go up any level, I don't care if it's freshman to JV to sophomore, JV to sophomore, JV to varsity. I can talk. It's not 8 o'clock in the morning here. Sophomore JV to varsity or varsity to JUCO or JUCO to Division One, the game speeds up greatly. And so being able to slow that game down is different for every quarterback when they're truly being able to do that. I know Timothy lets us hear about that all the time, wanting Tennessee to bring in only JUCO quarterbacks, and people are a little used to slowing the game down a little. But that timeline is just different for everybody. Took Hendon a lot of years to get the game to slow down for him. Probably took Joey some years to get the game to slow down for him, it looks like here. So a very, very valuable thing to learn. And George, just it takes time to get that game to slow down for you. I heard, God, what was the stat, Boogie? I'm going to butcher it if I try to say it, but someone said that the number of true freshman quarterbacks or true sophomore quarterbacks to pass for over 5 300-yard games in a season and to make a playoff since like 2010, freshman or sophomore quarterbacks, there's been like 3 or 4, I think it was, something like that. Just some low number. So it's hard, man. It is hard. There's something to that. There's only so many kids that can slow it down quickly enough to do some real damage.
I was going to try to use AI while you were talking there. And so as you're talking, I'm like typing in number of true freshmen to throw for 300 yards and make the college football play. And it's like, just go. AI's like, bro, I cannot answer that.
Bro.
AI quit on me.
Coach. You know, I know where I heard the stat, so I'll have to go back and find it and share it with y'all later. But I remember being kind of taken back by it.
Dude, you got to write those down. I'm so bad to do that too. It's like, what a great stat. And then it's like, oh, I'll just search it later. And then good luck finding it at that point.
I don't want to call it great because I heard it from a Florida fan, and I don't want to call anything they do great. But I mean, they were obviously trying to, defend DJ Lagway with the stat. But yeah. What a mess.
You talking about levels to it and the speed of the game slowing down, or you talking about the speed of the game slowing down. There's also levels to it, right? So like for Joey to go the JUCO route, he probably grasped it like a good football player. It still probably took him time. Look, no offers out of high school. You guys know the story. But then he goes to App State, and that gets a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. The players are a little bit better, right? Then he goes to UCLA for camp. That's a whole nother step. I think that's why he went to UCLA. Let's take a step up in competition. Let's see if I can prove myself. And then it's like, now you're doing it in the SEC. It's like steps and layers. And man, what a story he is. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat. The Bink has been a member for 35 months. We appreciate you, brother. I was in the band in 2009, so I'm definitely not undefeated. Had to watch us get skull drugged by Virginia Tech in the Peach Bowl, too. And we got our redemption story at the Battle at Bristol, though. Don't you ever forget it. Doug Spencer for 20. That's an Orange Boy. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Doug Spencer driving a 20 spot. We appreciate you, Doug. Says, member for 48 months, tip in the tip jar, tune up for Skippy State. Balls 66-10. Shout out, Doug, man. We appreciate the super chat. We like those Orange Boys. Man, Mississippi State right around the corner. You got to feel confident. Do you feel confident about that game? And I know you don't. I don't think I've ever heard the words ESPN FBI come out of your mouth, but I always go gauge it. 76.8% for Tennessee. I would say Tennessee, couple of touchdown, 2 touchdown favorite, maybe going on the road. You got to be heavily favored in that game.
I think you're going to be
10-14.
10. I'm going to call it 10. I'm going to call it, maybe it comes out 13, gets bet down to 10. But yeah, there's a reason. I'm a little salty about FBI. I came up with, you know me, Boogie. I came up with this ingenious strategy with ESPN FBI a couple years ago. It was a muscle parlay betting strategy, and here's how it worked. I was going to get all the games that were spread between 10 and 15 points. Where the ESPN FPI was 75% or higher for them to win. I was going to pick my five. I was going to pick my 5 favorite ones and bet them all on the money line, and the exponential odds on 5 12 to 15 point favorites was like 400 to 600. But when you parlayed 5 or the magic number 6 of them together, your numbers would be like $100 to win like 400. right, on all big favorites. Well, all year I tried that strategy. I think I had 2 wins in the whole season playing that way. And so for me, it kind of exposed FPI, or, it left a salty taste in my mouth when I
But
lost
you're going
my money with my
FBI
strategy.
yeah. Overall, the FBI is pretty dang. Let's go use AI again. How accurate?
All right.
How accurate?
The machines are taking over. It's Tron. It's Tron, everybody.
Yeah. Do you think AI
Tron Ares
defends?
is here.
Do you think AI defends the ESPN FBI because they're boys? Like they're both just
Probably.
computers?
They're homies. Yeah, they went to college together.
Accuracy over the past decade, the FBI favorite has won 75% of FBS.
And maybe that was the
versus
problem:
FBS.
is grabbing 6 teams, you were going to get that one
that cost you,
that cost the whole parlay. So, maybe it's a little bit of a gambler's fallacy there.
Which, by the way, we screwed you on Friday morning. You came up with this grand scheme to get right after a bad week of gambling. All we did was say, if you don't get them all 3, you don't get any. That doesn't benefit you at all. What it should have been is, if you don't get all 3, you don't get any. If you do get all 3, you get 4 points.
Oh,
you should have gotten some type of benefit versus.
I mean, thousand the chat. I mean, he can.
Look. What?
I'm okay either
What is the point? What is the point? You could have just placed your 3 bets for the way that we do things. You got no benefit of doing it that way, right? You were just getting screwed. Versus if you say it's all or none, either I hit all 3 and I get 4 points, or I get 0 if I get 2 out of 3. I like that. I like that. I like that. We'll see what Foul says. Roger Gerald says Boogie needs the Tron video game behind him. They have that. Arcade One Up has Tron.
Do they?
I wasn't a big Tron fan, man.
Just my cats are named after characters for Tron. I'm a huge I'm a nerd Tron fan. I love both of them. I love the anime. I love the comics. I don't know, man. For me, it's just not to get too heavy into it, but I think on the surface it's like cool lights and music, and most people watch it and digest it as that. But I don't know. For old Coach Jay, there's kind of a deeper meaning under the surface.
Okay, now start talking about deeper meaning. Now we need to go watch Donnie Darko. You ever watch Donnie Darko?
Yeah,
dude, you go. Yeah, you got. It's not Tuesday night. Can I say there's a whole lot of drugs in California? Of course, you watch Donnie Darko.
Yeah, of course. Bink. We won't get into it, but yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh! Now all I want to do is talk Donnie Darko, because when you mentioned what underneath the surface, what Tron is, Donnie Darko. If you go onto the internet and Google what is Donnie Darko really about, good luck, because you're going on a long ride of conspiracy theories. Should we put the link out to Talkin VAWLS Gold, because nobody's coming in here, and me and Coach are talking about Donnie Darko and Tron conspiracies.
Tron, it's getting
what
off
is
the
happening
here.
This is what happens when we play UAB. This is what happens.
Brad. Exactly, Brad. Very, very underrated.
My goodness.
Matter of fact, where is Brad?
Let me hit a couple here. Stephen Parr for 2. Appreciate the super chat. 77-17. LFGBO. Seth's in the house. Why are Seth's $5 super chats always blue? Everybody else's are a different color, aren't they? Aren't $5 a different color? I don't know why Seth's are always a different color. But he says, I'm at work. GBO. What's up, Seth? Appreciate the super chat, brother. All right, let's get Coach McGee and let's get Lucas on here. What's up, boys? Coach McGee, what do you want to see today? I know total domination, but what specifically do you want to see today?
I want to see a perfect game, honestly. No penalties. I want to see crisp execution on both the offense, defense, and also the special teams side. And I just really want to see the team come together and play an entire complete game before we start rolling into SEC play.
What about you, Lucas? What do you want to see today?
I would just say probably all 3 running backs get good, decent reps, not just two of them getting all the reps and one just getting barely any. Just they might splitting the reps in total. The deep ball working again, and the defense to continue to improve.
I got to get some of that blueberry coffee.
He's got some blueberry. Apparently, it won him over, and apparently, they don't want to send me anymore. He ghosted me yesterday. I sent him a text and he ghosted me. I need more blueberry coffee, Billy. Check your text messages and get back to me. Look, hey, the deal is we promoted on the morning streams, but if you want to take advantage, you can go to gradeagrounds.com. Use the promo code VAWLS, VAWLS. You'll save 20%. They have blueberry coffee. I know it sounds weird. Everybody says it's weird. I said it's weird. When he told me about it, I was like, there's no way this is good. Everybody says it's amazing. I got it. It's delicious. It tastes like a blueberry donut in a coffee cup. Mine's already gone. It's gone. I need more. I need more. Billy, hit me up. I need more blueberry coffee. I'm glad to hear that Soar the Demon is digging it as well. Man, come on. Like, is it time to just admit Star Thomas is the dude and we just start feeding Star Thomas? I was on with Kaner for Locked On Vols, and we're talking about guys that need to break out. I said I want to see Travis Smith ball out. He said Peyton Lewis. Peyton Lewis has kind of been that third guy that has struggled, Coach, and he said he wants to see Peyton Lewis come on, but feed Star Thomas. And today, whatever, it's UAB, but Mississippi State, he needs to be the first guy out there, and he needs to get the bulk of the load. And that's Deshaun Bishop looks good too, but to me, Peyton Lewis right now is just the third best guy. Period.
I have two theories on Peyton Lewis, and you know how high I was on him after his film. It was one of the films I was super, super high on coming out of high school. Vision is different in college for college running backs compared to high school. Those holes, like when you look for a hole as a high school running back, you're looking for a hole. When you're looking for a hole in D1 SEC football, you're looking for not even a crease. You're looking for a crack. You know what I mean? Like you're looking for that crack, and you got to pop through it. Ron, it's Saturday, baby. Last time was Friday. We partying. We looking for it. We looking.
Coach, you talking dirty.
We looking for. Hey man, it's football. It's my love language, baby. It's my love language. I got no problem with that. Oh man, I'll have to share a funny Mike Leach story with y'all one day. But anyway, yeah, you got to look for that. You got to get north, and no, I'm not gonna be able to stop giggling.
Yeah, what is happening right now?
I mean, I can definitely speak on Peyton Lewis a lot. Like he played a lot. He played against my team here in Roanoke. He was a Salem boy, and like Salem was stacked that year, and there was no, there was nothing that we could really do against their offensive line.
Right.
So he got really used to running through those wide gaps in the division that they played in. So I think if he has maybe one more year or maybe halfway through the season, a little bit more practice learning how to find those creases, those small little steps that he can, take a step in, cut, and then get upfield. I think that's what he really needs to do. But I mean, he is a beast. I think he probably needs maybe half a season or another season to truly break out. But I definitely agree that Bishop's number 2, and that we definitely need to feed Star Thomas.
Yeah, he just finds those holes, man, that aren't there. That the offensive line, that the backside gap cuts will develop naturally when something is sealed off. And that's not easy, right? It's part instinct. It's part knowing the offensive line's responsibilities and a defense's responsibilities and the flow of the linebackers as well as your backside and Leo bookends. So there's a lot to it. And it sounds easy, but it certainly is not. And once again, this by no means is a knock on Peyton Lewis. It's just football is hard. And I think Peyton Lewis is a heck of a football player and will continue to be one.
I mean, I think he's got a good enough he's got a good enough IQ. And Boogie just said, he needs more patience.
And how hard is that? How hard is that for a high school running back too, right? Because it's like you're bigger, faster, stronger than everybody on the field. Versus you get to the next level, and it's like, all right, I need to be patient and let my blocks set up before I get north and south. And Deshaun Bishop's a dude that got that early. Like, he's just a year older than Peyton, but I felt like Deshaun Bishop as a true freshman was a patient runner.
I watched Peyton Lewis smoke my fastest defensive end by like it was nothing. Like, he went around the edge. I thought my defensive end had him, and no, he was gone. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
I know that feeling.
Clipboard, man. I was so bad.
I know that feeling. That's
yeah, but
you can't do my defensive line like that, boys. You can't do it.
No.
We had Bishop at Ray County a couple of years ago when he was still in high school. I mean, he just smoked everybody. He just flew right by them.
Yep.
Go ahead, Ron Don. We cut you off 3 times.
No, I was saying about like last year, if you notice when Dylan Sampson was running, like I would say maybe 20% of the time he would necessarily run through the line. He would jump through the line. He was actually jumping over players' legs and hitting the ground and running. So that's how close those cracks are going to be in the college game. And
you're welcome.
You got to get into it. Why is Boogie laughing?
Oh my God!
You got to dive in, man. You see that crack? You got to Hit it. Sorry.
That's what you said.
I mean,
I wish I was more prepared for Ron the Don.
It's UAB week.
Coach Jay.
UAB week. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
hey, according to Lucas, buns is bad. See, that's what bad is. Buns. I thought it meant awesome when the players kept calling me it, and now I know what they're saying.
What? It means what?
All right, back to the game.
What is
everybody's
right now?
Shot glass away from them, except for me.
Love it. Yeah. What are we watching? oh no! Whoa!
Ron the Don. Tell me how you really feel about UAB.
We're gonna get it. Sorry.
Man,
we're in.
It's gonna be yeah. Boogie said glorified practice. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be actually warm ups, pretty much. So we're gonna see a couple of first string maybe in there first, second quarter. Then they'll plug in the backups just to give them some good repetition. And actually, it's more of a training process too. Because they need to see what players know their assignments, even no matter who they're playing, they can get out there and execute it because we're going to need them. We're definitely going to need them. We're going to take the next level. The next step, we are going to need our backups to really get in there and play efficiently, and that's what's going to happen. UAB, offensively, they're okay, but defensively, they are butt water. That's the new word. It's called butt water.
What is happening? Dude, Syracuse went right down the field 7-0, and then they pull a Coach Jay onside kick, recover it, got the football back. I would love to see
I
Syracuse
can never onside kick
Dabo
against you anymore. I feel like
because
I don't ready for it now.
Because I just wait. I wait till you call your play. And why does it tell you? It shouldn't tell you that it's an onside kick. That's ridiculous. That's so Matt Hatter, how are we feeling on this Saturday, man? Like, what do you want to see? We're going to go out and we're going to dominate, but any particular thing you want to see Tennessee really dominate at today?
Defense. I'd like to see the defense get a bit better. Do we know if I haven't paid attention to the injury report? Do we know if any of our defensive injured players are back today?
Jackson Moy and David Hobbs both out today. I think David Hobbs was supposed to be back for Mississippi State to begin with. I think if Mississippi State was today, I think Jackson Moy would be playing, but they're going to sit out till next week. I expect them both back next week.
That's fair. I mean, UAB's defense is terrible. So our offense should be able to score at will against them. Not worried about that at all. I'm really not worried about them at all since the Georgia game anyway. But I would like to see the defense do a bit better at just shutting them down, get off the field on third downs a bit more.
Do you think it's as simple? Well, go ahead, Coach.
No, it was off topic, so you go first.
I was just going to say, and Matt Hatter can answer. We can kind of go around the room. Are you guys concerned about the defense overall, or do you think it's a matter of we get Jackson Moy back, we get David Hobbs back, Don Bailey can slide back to his natural position, and we're going to be better off? Of course, we're not getting Ricky Gibson back the entire year. I'm starting to think McCoy doesn't come back the entire year. But do you think it's that simple, Matt Hatter? We get our two defensive tackles back, and this defense is going to improve a lot?
Short answer, yes. I think that will help drastically. I think our defense will improve quite a bit. I would like to see – I think the difference – between us and teams like Georgia, Ohio State, we're really, really close to being like right there with them. But the difference is that they can plug in players that, on their second, third string that are basically as good as their first string. And I think that's where we're lacking slightly. And so, yes, I think that getting our injuries back will help a lot. But I'd like to see our second string be a bit more competitive in bigger games.
Yeah, we're like right here, right? Because Colton Hood, I don't know if you really skip a beat from Ricky Gibson to Colton Hood. I think you could argue Colton Hood is just as good, and maybe even with Jermon McCoy, like that's how much I believe in Colton Hood. Ty Redmond playing great for a freshman. He's not there yet. He's not on the same level as those other three corners, right? And then you look at defensive tackle. Coach G told us straight up in the preseason, I'm really confident in my first three, but it's that second dude in the two deep. I feel that same way about the linebackers, right? They have confidence in Aaron Carter and T-Lander. They have confidence in Spillman coming off the bench too. They need that second guy in the two deep. I feel like that's where we're missing that true depth that you're talking about, Matt Adder, is that second dude in the two deep. Coach McGee, you got any thoughts on that?
I mean, I think like you said, we're right there. We're right on the cusp. Our freshman DB is going to have to step up. He's going to have to grow up quick. This reminds me a lot of the 22 season where we did have some injuries on the defensive secondary side, and they had to grow up. And it's going to be this, 44-41, letting the other team get close to us, and they're going to be close, high-scoring games. So if you are a betting man, bet the over on most of our games. So I just think we've got to grow up. And hopefully today shows us how they can operate together as a unit, and maybe that boosts their confidence, maybe helps them a little bit, get that cohesion going. But I think right now they just need to grow up. And that's my thought.
I'm just like, do you all think like who else on the schedule? And I know everybody was talking about Georgia. Georgia couldn't throw it down the field. Georgia can't do this. Georgia can't do that. Georgia can run the football. And I think Gunnar Stockton showed you that he can throw the football down the field. I think he showed you that against Tennessee. I don't care if Deion Sanders in his prime is in coverage on that fourth down conversion late in the game. That is a perfect throw. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Perfect throw from Gunnar Stockton. But when you look at this schedule, do you think anybody else can score like that? Obviously today, no. Mississippi State, no. Arkansas, no. You think Alabama can put up 40 points on Tennessee? Maybe. Kentucky, no. Oklahoma, probably.
Possibly.
New Mexico State, no. Florida, no. Vanderbilt, no. I don't care what you guys say about Diego Pavia. No, he sucks. They suck. They're Vanderbilt. That's it. I'm sick. Man, y'all did this to me last year, and y'all like Vanderbilt is irrelevant to me. Y'all made me hate them so bad. And then what we do? We took care of it.
I watched Vandy play Virginia Tech at Lane Stadium. Tech sucks. Vandy looks good against Tech, and Tech has got awful. Clearly, their coach got fired, so there's something going on. So, Vandy is not that good. They looked like they were god awful. I was even talking to the Vandy guy, and I was like, Diego Pavia does not look that good. He is overrated and overhyped.
He's a tough kid with a great story. That's about it. That's about it. Let me hit a couple real quick in the chat. Stephen Parr upgraded his membership to Talkin VAWLS Gold. Stephen, you know what that means? That means you can come on the show right now. The link is in the community tab, Talkin VAWLS Gold and Higher. Come on, hang out. We'll take you up to kickoff. Scott Bennett for 5 sitting in the stadium now. Let's light this candle. Go big freaking orange. Scott, I appreciate you popping in from Neyland Stadium. We appreciate the super chat. We can also support the channel by doing this. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Grab yourself some merch. The link is also in the description below. That's there for Coach Jay because he never remembers. TN theme merchandise, hats, whatever you want. T-shirts, hoodies, tank tops. If you're out there in California where it's so hot that your internet goes out. But then we've also got rivalry shirts, parody shirts, a Vol World Order shirt. We got a Vols by Fitty shirt. We got a muted shirt because Coach Jay always forgets that he's muted. Camo hoodies, whatever you want. Bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Also, hit the join button down below if you like what we do. You watch every video, you watch every live stream, and you go, man, these guys are nuts. Why are these people dropping $20 to this clown? Why in the world did they drop a $50 super chat just so they could hear Ron Slay say, go Vols, it's all I know? Some of these people are crazy, and we appreciate them. But if you still like it and you got $1, hit the join button. It's $1. Access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows, but more importantly, you just keep the lights on around here, and we would greatly appreciate it. Coach, you said you were going to take us somewhere else. Do you remember where you were going to go?
I was going to ask Matt Hatter what's written on his wall next to him. I mean, you don't got to read the whole thing.
The important topics.
Oh, here?
I mean,
yeah.
Coach,
You don't got to read the whole thing.
How much time you got?
Yeah, that's going to take a while.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was just curious. My bad.
And just like that,
I'm a curious person. I'm sorry. I ruined it.
I'll look at it this way. If we can get our defensive line back healthy, at least with Dobbs and with Moore, I'm waiting on one more thing to really pop off to start putting in effect. That's the B word. Boo. We need some boo uppings. We need a couple of punt returns, some defensive pickoffs and running back for scores. I want Boo Carter to live up to his own expectations. And we get that on a regular basis, I think we are there. We are in there.
But what do you guys think the problem's been with Boo? Do you think he is not all there between the ears right now? He's not bought in? Do you think it's a matter of not being bought in back during camp and being gone and missing workouts? Boo Carter's not playing as good a football as he played last year right now, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's just not. And he's not getting as many opportunities, which I understand. Is he not getting the opportunities because Jalen McMurray's outplaying him? Is he not getting the opportunities because he's still in the doghouse? Boo Carter needs to be the Boo Carter of last year, and we're just not getting it. And I agree with you, Ron. If he comes on, then this defense is going to take another step. And we said last week, man, use McMurray on the outside. Give Colton Hood a breather. Give Ty Redmond a breather. They didn't. Those guys played 90 snaps. That's too many. That's too many for anybody to be playing 90 snaps. And I don't know if it's because Boo's still in the doghouse. Big T in the chat says he's coasting. You guys think he's coasting? Coach, you think he's coasting?
I mean, I don't think he's – but let's use a Rockyism, right? He don't got that eye of the tiger right now, baby. He don't got that eye of the tiger. He's Rocky training with Apollo for that rematch when his head wasn't fully in it. And Apollo yells at him, there is no tomorrow, right? That's what I feel he's in the mode with, right? It's like he's there. He's in shape for the fight. But he's disinterested in fighting almost is the feeling you get. So, yeah, coasting's kind of a way you can put it. Will he wake up? Was getting toasted by Zachariah last week a wake-up call? Let's find out. I'm with you, Ron. Like, I'd love for him to get a wake-up call and get really serious and realize, hey, I may have had some bull crap go on, but look at this situation I'm in. Look at this team. They've rallied together, right? They're playing hard for each other. So I can either sit here and feel bad, or I could bite down, lock in, and contribute to something great. And who knows, maybe go out there and shock the whole world.
Well, I hope so. I mean, even that one play where he missed that sack, a wide open sack on a quarterback, football ain't too far from baseball. Baseball players get in slumps where, they can hit the ball, but it just like the timing is off. I think if he can get one good play, run across the end zone or do something that'll maybe put the spark back in him, because, if you're mentally not there, whether your body's there and you're physically fit to do things, sometimes it just makes a difference, Just makes a difference. And if he can get that one play just to spark his determination to play and ball out, I think we'd be okay, but he got to get that one play, and he hasn't had it yet. At least I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, I think he's just playing flat. I think he's distracted. Outside things are influencing him, and I'm not going to say it's his family. I'm not going to say it's his friends. Whatever the case may be, something has him distracted, and in between the ears, he's not good to go.
You don't think it's Mama Boo? You don't think it's Mama Boo flirting with Colorado? You don't think it's Mama Boo wanting to go out there to Colorado with Coach Prime?
Yeah. I mean, what do we say as coaches? It's 90% mental. If you're not locked in, you're not locked in. So It is what it is.
The people around him aren't doing him any services, right? Like, shut up and let the kid go play ball. I want nothing more than Boo Carter to lock in and finish his career at Tennessee. Like, what a good story that would be of, hey, man, I made a mistake. I learned from it. I grew from it. I finished my career at Tennessee. That would speak volumes to the NFL versus saying, you know what? I was backed into a corner. I wasn't bought in. I didn't want to practice. I wasn't in with my teammates. So I got backed into a corner. I couldn't enter the portal. So I limped through the 2025 season. Then I went out to Colorado with Coach Prime. And by the way, will you guys draft me to the NFL? That story don't sell nobody in the NFL. Versus I learned from my mistake, I grew from my mistake, and I finished my career in Knoxville. That is something that you can sell to the next level.
And I agree, App State. Boo is the most electric player on this team. I don't think anyone's up here arguing that Boo's not super duper electric. I mean, look at him on punt return. It's like he can do whatever he wants almost, it feels like, with the ball in his hand, and he's electric. But I'm with Tim. He's looked flat on defense. He's had poor flat angles. He's had numerous other problems out there, and it's uncharacteristic from what we've seen from him as a freshman. And the answer is, the question is why. It's God. He's got all the God-given talent you could bless a football player with. I wish I could wake up with that talent tomorrow. Like, golly, man.
You wouldn't be sitting right here, would you, Coach?
Yeah, no, heck no. I'd be at Tennessee, walking down the Vol Walk, winking at Miss J and at.
Oh, whoa! Winking at who? Actually, I think you'd be retired. You'd probably be retired from the NFL right now. Your career would be over.
Exactly.
But that does happen. The players do, and they kind of do lose focus. But somebody has, hey, man, all right, boo, you don't want to stay here maybe next year. But your job now is a resume for the next job. Say, for instance, you want to go someplace. Ball out now, increase your, valuableness, and then go on to the next phase. But give us what you got right now. Play the season out. Give us all you got. Make a name for yourself, and let's get this natty and do what you want to do. GBO.
And at the end of the day, Ron, the only person he's hurting is himself, right? I mean, yeah, he's hurting his team, but at the end of the day, he's also hurting himself, man. He's letting himself down.
Yeah.
I think somebody really matured is Caleb Herring.
Yeah.
Dude, Herring earned his keep last week. That dude balled out.
Heck yeah, I did. I just don't get the love affair with Colorado. I mean, I just don't. What are they, 1-2 right now?
Yeah,
something like that.
Right. And I
1
think it's
and 2.
just like
it's all about the culture there, the putting your Instagram handle on the back of your jersey, all that kind of it's gimmicky in my
Dan Lanning had it right. They play for clicks. They're playing for clicks. They're not playing for each other, right? So
I mean, you got Deion Sanders on the sideline with his blender glasses, and it's a look, it's a thing, it's something flashy to attract young players, and but they don't realize it's hurting them. Let's look at Shedeur Sanders right now in the NFL.
Yep,
not great. He wasn't ready.
And I think there's only a number.
But think about this: if you're a superstar around a whole bunch of average athletes, you're going to stand out even more.
Arch Manning.
That's how it goes.
Tim's got a cough. Coach McGee's got a cough. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah,
would Travis Hunter have won the Heisman if he was playing in the SEC?
No, zero chance. Zero chance.
Yeah.
And what I hate about that is now every kid out of high school that's an athlete wants to play both ways. Because, I saw Travis Hunter win the Heisman, so now I want to do it too, right? Focus on one position.
I think that's Boo's thing with Colorado is he wanted to play both ways. He saw Travis Hunter be very successful at it.
I mean, gosh, they offered that to him. You again, Boo Carter's got nobody to blame but himself for not getting snaps on offense because he was in the doghouse and not even getting snaps on defense in fall camp. So you're dang sure not going to get snaps on offense.
I get you, and I understand that they would have done it at Tennessee, but even still, like you said, the competition's much less out at Colorado. He could have been even bigger a star if he was out there. I think that's the appeal for him.
Yeah, and you're gonna get some licks laid on you too. Out there, you may get hit maybe once or twice all year long. In the SEC, you're gonna absorb some punishment. They're gonna pop you. It was popping in that Georgia game.
Oh man, physical.
Would anyone be?
It means more in the SEC.
Would anyone be not scared but concerned if Deion went to Florida as their coach?
No. I think it would be the same thing you're getting at Colorado because I think he's getting recruits. Obviously, you got a deeper talent pool in Florida. It'd be easier to recruit. I think he's like when it comes to on the grass, no.
The level of expectation will be too high, and those fans would run him out of town.
Yeah, he'll be ran out in the first year. Maybe not even make it through the first year.
In Colorado, you could probably lose and look at conference you're in. But if you get an SEC and you don't perform when they expect you to perform,
Billy Napier to UCLA.
They deserve
Billy Napier to
each other right now.
To go back to the
Sun Belt. Sun Belt Billy.
Man, I had to try to make me lose my buzz with that one.
I'm sorry, Ron.
I love it. That's
dude, how does UCLA hire a coach? I don't remember who I was listening to talk about these coaching searches now, It's way more like now you can't just present a coach with an opportunity. You better show them the buy-in. You better show them that you've got cash flow coming in because they know they're not going to be able to recruit without money. And if you don't have money coming in, you're a sunken ship before you ever get there.
That place is such a dumpster fire right now. They're going to have to fork out a lot of money. I mean, that's way bigger a dumpster fire than Tennessee was when Heupel took over.
And do they have the buy-in? Like, do they have the buy-in from their fans that are going to put that money into it?
No,
not at all.
No, not at all.
Boosters, no.
The UCLA fan base here in Los Angeles is so small already compared to the USC fan base. I mean, we're talking like Mets to Yankees, Angels to Dodgers, like Clippers to Lakers. Like it's just a huge fan base for USC compared to UCLA, and I think all the fans in LA are always guilty of only being interested in teams when they're good. And so you kind of got to prove it before people put their butts in their seat out here, because there's so many other things you can do on a given Saturday in LA that
Maybe don't put two teams of every sport in the same city. Maybe we could start with that.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's one thing Vandy can beat on. I mean, they can gloat on. They got bigger crowds than UCLA. Please.
Yeah.
Such a shame in the crowd, and two of them serving peanuts.
Yeah, such a shame too, because the Rose Bowl, in my opinion, is far and away the second best venue in college football when it's full and rocking for like a playoff or a championship game. Just beautiful, beautiful stadium nestled in the San Gabriel Mountains. And when you can go there, I was there for the USC Texas national championship game when Vince Young ran that touchdown in, and next to Neyland, it's the best environment I've ever seen.
I just now glanced down and realized it's almost kickoff time. So we gotta wrap the tailgate show. We'll be right back here immediately following the game. We got 200 people watching. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Come right back here immediately following the game for the post-game show. For Coach Jay, for the boys, my name's Boogie Bentley. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. Go Big Orange.
The